Excuse me, I wonder if you could...
What have you got that wood for?
Yes, we're looking for Oberon Cottage.
Oh, Mary Cutler's place? Hang a right at Puck's Lane. At the end, you can't miss it. Now, can I get you ladies anything first?
No. Well, don't let us keep you from your, your...
Whoa.
Sorry. Nearly knocked over your funny little horsey thing. What is it?
A fairy house?
A fairy what?
Oh, that's right. Local legend has it they live round here.
Fairies? What was she like?
Stunning, I thought. Her perfume smelled amazing. Those blokes obviously thought so too, didn't they? Completely ignored us. It's a shame, I quite like the moody-looking one, the cat.
Mrs. Reason, Amy Redfern. Welcome to Oberon Cottage. I lit the fire for you. The cottage dates back to the 17th century.
Oh, really? No.
Is that when it was last cleaned?
This explains how everything works. Inventory, etc. The cottage used to belong to an elderly lady who passed away, Mary Cutler.
Oh, death by dust, was it?
Oh, yes, we heard about her, briefly, in the pub. Landlady seemed popular.
I suspect my husband was in there. Scraggy beard, gamekeeper clothes. That woman has the morals of a tomcat. And here's the garden. Right, I'll leave you to it. You got my number.
Hey, Jem, why don't you stay?
Oh, no chance, no. Kira's with her dad. I'm on a promise with Brendan the butcher, I am. Well, Slaughterman, to be precise. He works at the abattoir anyway. Good with his hands, apparently.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Nah, I gotta go and tidy myself up.
All right, bye then.
All right, then. See ya.
Girls' night in, is it?
Oh, yeah, I'm just feeding the cats. I am, while Aggie's away. She's gone to Fryfam to get away from the hustle and bustle.
Popcorn and box sets for the cats.
Yeah, they love it. It's kitty corn. And, well, a bit of noise stops them from getting lonely.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, they're big fans. Afternoon, Sarah.
Hello. What's wrong with Mrs. B?
Oh, yeah, it's because of James. He sent a postcard saying he was coming back soon. Right, well, I better be getting on, getting in and getting on with it. All right, then. See ya. All right, I'm here, lovelies, with the box set you asked for.
Oh!
I suppose a brace of partridge and a pheasant isn't bad for an amateur.
I'm just trying to make you feel good.
Oh, Nigel doesn't need any help feeling good about himself, do you, darling?
Well, how could I, darling, with you by my side? Come and sit down here, darling. Come on. There we are. Good.
Large gin and tonic, please, and don't hold back in the measures.
Coming up.
They not got homes to go to?
Sometimes I wonder. Agatha, right? Rosie, you okay?
Getting better by the second.
So you know all this fairies faff? I saw some little dancing lights at the bottom of my garden. It's just fireflies, right? Because fairies don't exist, do they? They're not real, are they? Well, not that I'm bothered if you all think that they do, because... You ever thought about publicising it? It could be the Faries of Fryfam. It would, I tell you, there would be busloads of coachload of people. Just trust me. I worked in PR, so. In fact, anybody contact details? Just anyone.
Is that what you do now?
No. Oh no. I packed up and moved to Carsley. Writing my first novel, actually. It's a bit of a murder mystery. Yeah. In Carsley, I am something of a detective, you know.
Sorry to interrupt. Rosie, darling, be a sweetheart and get me another large single malt, please. Anyone else? Nigel? Lizzie?
Hello, you, detective lady. I have to be quick. Yeah, well, use the other cubicle then. You're a detective, right? Yes, I have been known to solve the odd mystery, although not usually at this point in time.
It's Tolly. My husband. He's having an affair with that hoe behind the bar.
Rosie?
Yes. Don't be fooled by that act. She's an evil harpy, and I'll pay you to prove it.
Oh, you see, the point is I'm actually supposed to be
Tomorrow
here.
morning, Manor House. We can talk then. Mum's the word.
Oh, no, I can't.
Oh!
Signal. Oh.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, hey! How's it going?
Jem, can you hear me? I can't hear a thing. Brilliant.
How?
Jem.
What?
Oh, I've got loads to tell you.
Yep. Yep.
Someone's
Hello.
pooch fouled the pavement. Bit of a to-do, actually, because no one picked it up.
Jem.
Oh, and there was the sexual assault incident at the duck pond.
Really?
Some of those male ducks are such tinkers. Really rough they were, like ganging up on one of the hens.
Jem, shut up and listen.
Okay. You right?
No. I'm not all right. This place is weird. The people are creepy, and somebody is making effigies of me and sticking nails into me.
Oh, hey, that's nice.
No, it's not nice. It is not nice at all. Somebody wants rid of me. Oi! Should you not be at school or something?
Thank you for coming. Tolly's here. Not to worry. I think it will be good for you to see the whites of his eyes. Shall we? Tolly, love. Meet Agatha Raisin. She just popped round to say hello.
Hello?
You were in the pub?
Yes, I was in the...
Me too. Regrettably, I stayed a bit late putting the world to rights.
Shall we? Oh, and this is Mrs. J, our help and all-round saviour. Agatha.
Hello. Hello, dear. Stopping at Oberon, I gather.
Yes, well,
Heard all about your detective novels, I have.
News travels?
Passing the speed of light round, dear. I love a good detective novel, so you're more than welcome. Cup of tea?
Oh, cup of tea would be lovely.
Builders? You look like a builder's kind of girl to me.
The whites of his eyes, the red. What time did you get back last night?
About 11. Tolly stayed for a lock-in. Says he was with Nigel. I think Rosie.
So what makes you so sure that it's Rosie?
A woman just knows. Coming home late, not being where he says he'll be. She has a hold over men. All sensual and enticing. Her sultry ways and provocative perfume. Black Widow.
Bet it's expensive. Where'd you buy it?
Oh, no, she's a Black Widow.
Oh.
She makes the perfume herself to ensnare men. I just need proof.
And when you get it, then what?
I fight for him. Win him back. What else is there?
Oh, there you are. Wondered where you got to. Your brew is ready.
We'll be in a moment.
Lucy, how old are you?
22.
Do you not think you're a bit young for all this? I mean, shouldn't you be out hashtagging or raving or something?
It's not my kind of thing. You wouldn't understand. I came from nothing. I don't want to go back. Will you help me?
Lucy? Please tell me that dreadful loudmouth woman has gone.
Just about to. I'd love to.
James, Sarah, I got your postcard. So you might be home soon. That's great. Of course, you might change your mind, you know, adventurer that you are. I might even come home. Anyway, let me know. Okay, bye.
Hey! Are you responsible for this?
No. Rabbit for you. I can skin it if you want.
What? No, no. Why? Just go on, leave. Go on. Take that thing with you. Go on. you doing here?
I was bored.
Oh, so I'm a cure for boredom now, am I?
Well, I thought I'd pop up for a ride.
Beg your pardon?
On my vintage 250. There's always excitement wherever you are, Agatha. And something has clearly got you rattled. Share.
The village of the damned, that's what. Usually people get welcome to the countryside with cakes and chutneys. I get this. Some weird lights and a dead rabbit.
I must say, I am partial to a bit of rabbit.
Do not even go there, Charles. So, what news from Carsley?
None, really. I just thought you might like a little bit of company. Stuck out here, all on your lonesome.
No more swagger of the shagger, Charles. I know we did the jiggy thing.
Made love, Agatha.
And we agreed that it was not a good idea.
Terrible idea. Nightmare.
Nightmare? What do you mean by nightmare? Why was it... Actually, don't answer that. The point is we have moved on. Ships that do that shippy thing in the night.
Absolutely.
So we can go and stay at the pub. Actually, no, not the pub. Because there's a stunning harpy mermaid Matahari woman there who's luring men to their ruin.
Sounds good to me.
You can have the spare room here. Although I do need to talk to her as part of my investigation.
Investigation. Excellent. Should we go on the bike? What's with all the little people?
I really wish I knew. This whole place is a bit weird. Maniac!
You all right?
Yeah. Bit early for a snifter, isn't it?
Sarah's worried about James.
Yeah, I'm worried he's going to be vile to her like he was at the wedding. You know, I'll never forgive him for that. Well, no, obviously I have forgiven him, but it was really, really hard.
Well, maybe we can talk to him before she comes back.
Well, I'd hurry up if I were you. She's having a bit of a wobble. To be fair, they are sticking pins in effigies of her.
Are they? Well, I've got a couple of days off. Maybe I should go and see her.
Maybe you both should.
My round, is it?
All right, love. Fancy some nice rabbit stew?
Yeah, in a minute, Mum.
Oh, nothing. Oh, so that's where the local squirearchy live, is it? Nice pad.
Why are the gates open?
He's dead.
Mrs. Ryson?
Yes.
DCI Percy Ham.
DCI? Off duty in the pub then, were we?
Indeed. And you are?
Charlie Fraith.
Sir Charles Fraith, I think you'll find. Yes, we were heading towards your local, heard Lucy scream, ran inside, and there she was.
Red-handed.
Lucy, yes. What? No, really. I mean, do you think so?
Did you see anyone else?
How was he,
We'll need a full statement.
He's not going to solve a crossword puzzle, let alone a murder.
Seems pretty clear the wife did it. She gets to inherit, I take.
No. Charles. She hired me to investigate. Why is she going to kill him? Doesn't make any sense.
Unless it was a cream passionnel.
A cream what?
They row. She's not thinking about the fact that she hired you. She can't wait for proof. She just wants to kill the bastard.
Charles,
It's not her. Cutting her throat. It's a male killing.
Is it?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because I read a book. A detective novel. Dial M for Macho. It is a classic of the genre.
That's fiction.
Well, I think you'll find that fiction and reality have a funny way of crossing over.
Agatha! Agatha, you can't just swan on in there. It's a murder scene.
That is exactly why I can swan on in there. And where was Mrs. J, the help? She might have seen something. And why were those kids all skulking around? Woohoo! What have we here? A break-in?
Or a broken flower pot. Dozens of them at mine. I'll keep Dixie.
You do that? Look, above the fireplace. The painting has gone. Big thing of a horse.
So someone's moved it?
Stolen, more like. A burglary. Tolly disturbs them and...
Well, better tell the DCI then.
I'm not giving hand a hand. Not in any sense of the word.
Very swollen they were. Said, you know what? He's only 7 years old. Shouldn't be that size. Get him down the doctor. Right, you two. I need you to move that van out there.
What van?
What do you mean, what van? That van! Big, white, looks like a van. That's right, move! Move! What van? Oh, tell you what, that dog will be in there all day. That'll be in there all day. If it's come in here and laid any of its mess around these carpets, we're absolutely blasted. Tell you what, van. Go on. Yes, sir.
You go. No, it's only an hour. If Aggie's not navigating.
Why don't we both go? As friends.
Because we're not friends, are we? We're more than that. I don't mean in a more than just friends kind of a way.
In what way, then?
Well, we went on a couple of dates. Your mother hated me because she thought I wasn't good enough for you. And then when you and I got down and dirty, you couldn't light my fire. Kind of a way. Oh, besides, I've got things to do here. Haven't I, my lovely? Oh, see, animals you can trust. Well, apart from Harvey over there. But in general. Oh. Don't you worry, my little duvet. Time's a great healer. Apparently.
So who's Fizz?
Code for the woman that Tolly's having an affair with. Keep up, Charles. She's heard the rumour that he's dead and she's madly ringing him in the hope that he's going to pick up.
Well, that could be anyone. Concerned friend, a family member?
No, check call history. No previous calls from Fizz, only the 18 this morning. Yeah, so that means that he was obviously deleting our calls on a regular basis, and you don't do that unless you're, you know what I mean.
So why don't we ring it then?
Charles, all in good time, all in good time. First of all, I want to find out exactly what everyone thinks that they know.
And how do we do that?
Well, using a centuries-old technique for extracting information.
Torture.
Gossip.
Oh, have you heard? It's terrible, isn't it? I mean, why would Lucy do such a thing?
Lucy, really, do you think?
Totally. She was never one of us. Such a newcomer.
Really? How long do you think it would take for someone to be, you know, accepted here?
3, maybe 400 years. She never belonged.
And was ever so plain.
I thought she used to be a model. Yeah, not top flight or anything. Not even second landing, really. Catalogue stuff.
Oh. She did a shoot at the Manor House, though, didn't she?
Sanitary towels, darling.
Still, you know, in my experience, you never know with murder. I mean, it could be anyone. I mean, it could be, I don't know, could be your husband, for example. I mean, where was he?
Out.
Is he always out?
Yes. He's a gamekeeper.
What about Tolly, then? I mean, who didn't like Tolly? Someone must have not liked him, because, I mean, he was called Tolly, for God's sake.
Barry. Mrs. J's son, he was the gardener at the manor house, but he got soft on Lucy. Tolly sacked him. On the spot.
Really? Did he now?
Murder's clearly good for business. Or are you always this popular? Gorgeous perfume, by the way. I can smell it from here. Charlie Fraser.
You friend of Agatha's?
No, I mean, not in the biblical sense.
Stop flirting and start asking about the stolen painting. And whatever you do, don't knock into our fairy house or there'll be a riot. Well, go on then, shoot.
Will do. You might need to pay.
Can I ask you a question about Tolly?
Sorry, a bit busy at the mo. Unless you want to join me. You right, we'll pull a pint, do we?
Listen, Twinkle Toes, I grew up in Dumfries. Of course I know how to pull up.
2 pints of best, then.
Fizz.
Top shelf.
No, I mean, do you know anyone of that name?
No.
Where were you when Tolly was killed?
Here.
Anyone vouch for that? Because the manor house is just up the road. You could have been up there and back again in 2 minutes.
This you been a detective?
So was Tolly part of your little harem? Because I know he was here late last night for the lock-in.
Wrong. He left seconds after Lucy.
With who?
I serve him drinks, I don't sign him out. And I don't do gossip.
Really? Well, Lucy thought that you two were having an affair.
Any other questions? Or can I get on and serve?
Do you really make your own perfume? What are you looking at?
Bats.
I beg your pardon?
2 of them. She's a pickle.
Your friend's death clearly not affecting your appetite, then. Hey, you're supposed to be working.
I am. Listen, paintings are Stubbs. Famous for his portraits of animals, horses especially.
What's a man got to do to get a drink in this place?
Bill! Oh, nice jacket.
Thanks. Is this community service?
Something like that.
Nigel wants to say a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, one and all, of Tolly.
Today, we are united in shock at the tragic events at the Manor House. Tolly was a dear friend. He was a good man. And he will be sorely missed. So, let's raise a glass to one of our own. To Tolly! Tolly!
Hello?
Fizzy Lizzie. Okay, so Fingers here is the murderer. But who is he?
Or she. No, Bill. The victim's throat was cut. That's a male thing. Fact.
Barry, the ex-gardener's got to be in with a shout. As has Major Speechmaker.
We think his wife was having an affair with the victim, Anatole.
What?
Anatole. Tolly.
Really?
Well, could it not be the Major's wife? Tolly ends the affair. She's devastated.
Bill, we've established that the murderer can't be a woman.
Paul Redfern. He hangs about with rabbits and guns. Plus, I saw him lurking at the estate earlier, so... And Rosie. Oh, the pub landlady.
I thought you drawed out women.
Yes, we had. But Charles is really annoying me, so she's back in.
Huh! In 2011, a Stubbs painting sold at auction for $22.4 million.
What?
It's getting like Piccadilly Circus around here.
The van. Someone stole the painting between me being there first thing and then us heading to the pub. When the van drove past, so maybe the painting was inside the van. So we need to find out who the van belongs to. What?
Ta-da! I changed my mind.
Well, about bloody time. What's in the basket?
Ida? Everyone, Ida. Oh, I couldn't leave you there to that Harvey, could I, my lovely?
Lunch?
Shut your face. Hi-ho.
That's dwarves, Jem.
Oh, there's been a murder.
Are we expecting anybody else? Only there's somebody in the garden.
Caught! So, it was you then, was it, that stuck that doll to my door and tried to scare me with those funny, flicky little lighty things? So what is it you're cooking up now then?
Buddleia.
Oh, buddleia, is it? Buddleia? What for?
Look, they attract butterflies. I think he's the gardener, Agatha. Barry. Lights? Seen the fairies then, have we? The gnomes out front protect them, and the cottage.
Except the gnomes are not from the other world, are they? They're from the garden centre.
No, each to their own, Mrs. Raisin.
See that when Tolly sacked you from the manor house, did you? You don't happen to have a white van, do you? Well, what do you know?
Okay, great. Thanks. Lucy Trumpington James has been released on bail.
I'll talk to her. Right, Bill, Charles, find and stake out Major Finlay and his wife. Jem?
I'll clean. If we're going to solve this, the place needs to be spick and span.
Roy! Lucy Trumpington James, maiden name, not that. Catalogue modelling in the Cotswolds for sanitary towels.
We could be here hours. Lunchtime drinking's a killer. You'll be asleep.
Agatha okay?
Sure.
Why did you come?
I fancied hiding under a tree in the middle of the countryside.
Any other reason?
No.
They think Tolly disturbed a burglary. That's why they bailed me.
Have they found the murder weapon?
Don't think so.
When you went out riding, you didn't happen to see Paul Redfern, the gamekeeper, did you? Mrs. J's boy, Barry? I hear he's got a bit of a crush on you.
Not reciprocated.
Must have been a pretty big job for him working here. Quite a blow to him financially, I would have thought. Do you know how much the painting was worth?
No. I couldn't care less. Tolly was all I cared about. Even if there were 3 of us in the marriage. What? What did you find out?
It wasn't Rosie.
Then who?
What is this place?
That is a love nest.
Do you think?
Believe me, I know a love nest when I see one.
So, Tolly and Lizzie Finlay had themselves a little love shack, away from prying eyes.
That reminds me. What are the sleeping arrangements tonight?
Right, lads, search the place from top to bottom.
Yes, sir.
Top.
Excuse me? What are you doing? Have you got a warrant?
I'm looking for stolen goods and a murder weapon. Your fingerprints are all over the manor house. Mobile phone. Know anything about that?
No. No.
Odd. We pinged it to this location.
Oh, look. Fancy that. Hey, you can't read that.
The Posh Guy Edit Common by Agatha Raisin. Unfeasibly unattractive aristocratic Ike, James Trumpington Tolly. Burke, whose death was a godsend to humanity.
I mean, obviously, it's just the first draft.
Odd that you wrote this and then it happened, don't you think?
No. The other way round. It happened, and then I wrote it.
Not according to the time printed on the bottom.
Sir, a knife.
What? Where did you get...
Come upstairs, sir. There, sir.
What are you doing in here?
This is what we're doing in here. Agatha Raisin, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Tolly Trumpington James.
Hi guys, it's me. I hope everything's going well in Fryfam. Let me know. Bye.
Hello, Sarah. Good to see you.
God.
smell nice, look. New perfume.
Must be the shower gel.
Don't mind me.
Sarah? Oh, yes. Sorry for not getting back sooner. Yeah, the reception's mad here. What?
Is she still in custody?
Agatha? Was that... Oh, yeah, no, she's fine, I think. I haven't actually seen her since last night on account of she was arrested.
Yeah, but has she been charged yet?
Suspicion of murder. Yeah, we don't think she did it. It's hard to be 100%. Oh. Sorry. Looking for fairies, are we, Charles?
Au contraire. Looking for evidence of a hoax. No, thank you.
Who said it's a hoax?
It has to be. We have to be logical. If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, and swims like a duck, chances are it's a duck.
So, do we have a plan?
First stop, Major Finlay. See what he knows about his wife's affair. Any news on Agatha?
They kept her in for questioning, but she didn't steal the painting or kill Tolly, right? So someone's trying to frame her.
Maybe the old village is in on it. You know, like in that movie.
But how, who, and why?
Well, that Amy one, she's got a key. The moody gardener, he clearly knows his way around a bush or two. Although I was here all day yesterday, hoovering with my headphones on, I would have noticed if someone would have come in. But I didn't. Oh, except for that gust of air that I felt. So... In conclusion, it's either definitely the police last night or someone who might have sneaked in when I was hoovering. Maybe.
Oh, it's great to be back. How is everyone? More to the point, where is everyone?
Oh, you know, Cosy, same as ever. Same old, same old. It's actually a bit boring without
Agatha.
Agatha?
Yes, Agatha. Raisin. Bundle of energy, impeccable sense of bad timing. Tends to forget former marriages, you know the one. You can't talk about her, you know.
Well, she's away. I think. I can't quite remember where now.
You're a terrible liar.
Well, Agatha's fine. Let's just leave it there, shall we?
She's in trouble then.
Okay, what makes you say that?
Because it's Agatha. And because you are displaying all the usual signs of trying to cover for her. Not very well, I might add.
Well, I'm sorry, James. I'm just not going to tell you anymore. You and Agatha are over, aren't you?
Yes.
So there we have it. End of. Fini. You'll just have to take up golf or something.
This is going to be awkward.
Think Agatha. Front it head on.
Tactless, you mean?
How can we help? DC Bill Wong, Evesham Police. We'd like to ask you a few questions about the death of Tolly Trumpington James. Oh, no. Percy's dealing with that. He is. But some of the suspects come under the Evesham umbrella.
Fire away, then.
Well, it's your wife that we need to speak to, really.
Nothing you can't ask in front of me. Spit it out, man. Is it about Lizzie and Tolly's affair? Oh, what? Not stupid. All those furtive looks out hunting, last-minute invitations to girls' nights out, the ripped underwear in the trash.
Where were you yesterday morning when Mr. Trumpington James was killed?
There's a knocking shop in Stowe. Quid pro quo and all that. Feel free to check.
Hiya. That gnome looks an awful lot like Sarah, doesn't it?
Sarah! Hi. What are you doing here?
James is back.
You didn't tell him where we were, did you?
No, no. But I had to come. I couldn't trust myself not to.
What do we tell Agatha?
Well, nothing. We mustn't. Well, agreed?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, I agree.
Yes. And do we know his intentions towards Agatha?
Is what? You going through a time tunnel or something?
I've no idea what he's thinking. You know, I used to believe in fairies when I was little. I really, really wanted to be Tinkerbell playing with Peter Pan and the Lost Boys.
Oh, I was Tinkerbell. Except where I was, it was Peter Lang and the Radlett boys. Shh! Oh, they're here! Oh, hi-ho.
Dwarfs, Jem.
Oh! Oh, yeah! Oh.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
One crime solved.
Sadly, yeah.
Does this mean I am no longer a suspect?
It means we can't charge you yet. Our pathologist checked the knife wound that killed Tolly against the bread knife we took from your kitchen. They're a perfect match.
But for you to be letting me go, presumably, this is because there's none of his blood or my DNA on it.
Meaning you cleaned it well.
Or your pathologist is wrong.
Do you know what I think? I don't think it's you that killed Tolly.
Well, at least we agree on something then.
And I'm prepared to forget all about your activities.
If... Oh, God, I feel there's an if coming.
If...
There it is.
If you just leave us be.
Funny. Someone wrote that phrase on a note that was pinned to my door. Know anything about it?
Is that clear?
You smell familiar.
Get out. Nose out, right?
Heard you the first time.
It's Agatha. She's out, gone undercover.
Oh, dirty girl.
Wants to know the news our end.
I'll sort that for you, Rose.
Time at the bar, ladies and gents. Time at the bar.
Cheers, Rosie.
Thanks, Rosie.
Night, Rosie.
No, it's not. Her life is ruined. I should go to the police and take the knife.
Don't you dare.
Oh, I better go. Before Amy suspects.
Agatha?
Oh! Shh! Oh, my God! Oh, my God, oh, my God. Charles, why are you even here?
Well, I was sleeping.
Well, you're supposed to be sleeping in the spare room at the cottage.
Well, Gemma's in there, and I'm really not her type.
And what, Bill is in my bed?
No, Bill's on the sofa. Sarah's in your bed.
Sarah? Why is Sarah here?
I think she just missed us. And I didn't fancy sharing with Bill on the sofa, so I checked in.
Oh.
What's your excuse?
Me? Well, Hand dropped me off here. And then I smelled his perfume on him. Not his perfume, Rosie's perfume on him. So I followed him here, and then he left, and she came up here with Paul Redfern, who started talking about the knife. You know what? I think she's key. She won't tell me anything. She refuses to gossip. She gives nothing away. And I am just so tired.
Long day.
Horrendous. Oh. You know what? I don't think I'm cut out for this.
Oh, that'd be ridiculous.
Oh, I'm being serious, Charles. I'm not a bad person. Well, maybe. I don't know. I might maybe just a little bit. But you know what I mean. I'm just trying to help. I mean, that's not so bad, is it? I'm just not. It's. Hmm? Oh, no. That's not the way this day is supposed to end.
You came into my hotel room, Agatha.
By accident, Charles.
Well, let's call it fate.
Morning.
Morning. Right. Come on, you lot. Murders to investigate. Bodyguard required.
Over to you then, Bill.
Where are we going?
To talk to a gamekeeper about a knife. According to an eyewitness, Paul Redfern was in the pub late last night and he knows something about the murder weapon.
Okay, I'll just get my jacket.
So where did you get to then last night? According to an eyewitness? I think that's you, isn't it? No. Yeah, it is. But then why would you say that unless something did happen at the pub last night that you didn't want to talk about? Oh, I wonder what that could be. Oh, I know. You stayed with Charles.
It just happened.
Oh, it's all right. I lie about my love life. I didn't go and see Butcher Boy in the end. I chickened out. I just went round yours and stuffed my face full of popcorn and crystal meth. It's a box set. So we're quits now, isn't it? Charles all right?
He's a little bit selfish. And he does this really funny
No,
thing.
I didn't mean in bed.
Oh, right. He's having breakfast. Okay, right. Here we go then. Kitchen items and cutlery. Fully forged bread knife. Quantity 2. Right. Bill, can you find out who this cottage belongs to?
Of course.
Agatha.
Sarah.
They told me that you had been arrested on suspicion of murder. I just had to come and make sure you're okay.
Oh, right. I see. So James is back then?
Hey, Agatha, need some help with the war paint?
No. It's fine. I've got it. Work to do.
How is she?
Yeah, she'll be all right, yeah.
Oh, it turns out I know Major and Mrs. Finley.
Oh, saucy devil, you.
No. Jez runs marriage counselling courses. They didn't want to attend in their parish, so they came to ours. So I've arranged to meet Lizzie.
Good for you, Mrs. B.
Owner of Oberon Cottage.
You're kidding me.
Agatha? Mr. Redfern? Paul?
Shotgun blast to the chest. Another male murder. Paul Redfern was up at the manor house around the time of Tolly What's-Its murder.
Maybe you witnessed something.
Or found something. Maybe the knife.
Didn't stick to the deal then.
Well, someone's got to solve these murders, don't they? Oh, or are you going to try and pin this one on me as well?
I'll do whatever I need to.
Listen, well, riddle me this then, Percy boy. According to the inventory at my cottage, there are 2 bread knives. You lot took one. Where's the other one? Taken by the same person or persons that planted the painting of a horse under my bed.
All very fanciful, Mrs. Rosen. All very Godfather.
Is that right? Well, we shall see.
And of course, it's not Agatha's cottage anyway, is it? It's yours.
Who is old Mary Cutler then?
My mother.
So, as the owner of the cottage, you would know how to get in and out and exactly what was on the inventory, wouldn't you? Now, I don't know whether you killed Tolly what's it and now Paul Redfern. But I'm going to find out whether you like it or not.
Last warning, Raisin. Don't interfere with police business. Good luck with that.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thanks.
May I? But if you want to find out who killed your husband, you better start talking. And I think I am a better bet than Loverboy. DCI Percy Hand. What are you talking about? You're wearing Rosie's perfume, which is odd, considering you think she's got the morals of a tomcat. A gift from Percy, am I right? Could smell it on him. And here was you accusing her.
Oh, you don't know her like we do. Sashaying around the village like Dieter von Teese.
So two wrongs make a right, do they? Talk to me. DCI Percy Hand, how? Why?
He was there for me when Paul wasn't. I thought he was with Rosie and I weakened.
So did Paul know about your...
I didn't think he did until this morning. I think he smelled the perfume.
Sorry the counselling didn't work out.
Wasn't your fault. Or Jez's. I loved it here. I didn't have to be a major's dowdy wife. I could be someone else.
What will you do now? I gather Nigel's been understanding.
If regular visits to the knocking shop counts as understanding.
Will you separate?
God, no. That would be far too much like hard work. We'll just, muddle along in tepid hatred.
You don't need to be doing this right now.
Yes, I do. Lucy rang last night. She figured out this is where we came. Told me to get everything out before she burnt it.
It must be hard for her too.
Not really. All she cares about is getting the painting back so she can sell it.
Sorry, which painting?
I was going to go there.
So, if Paul Redfern knew about his wife's affair, then DCI Hand had a reason to silence him.
Exactly, so I need to find out precisely what Rosie knows.
You sure you want to see her on your own?
Yes, woman to woman. You?
We're going to talk to Mrs. J.
Are we?
Yeah, just asked at the post office. She does the cleaning at the cottage.
Good. You can do some digging about Hand.
We will. Don't worry. She'll dish the dirt. She hates him.
Really? How do you know?
From her cleaning. She sweeps dust under the carpet. She does not dispose of rubbish. She leaves rats to rot. It's all the things I do when I don't like a client.
Is that what you do at mine?
No, of course not. Not yet, anyway.
Any other little dirty tricks I should know about?
Yeah. Any cleaner worth their salt should always carry a 3-in-1 disinfectant spray to ward off any unwanted male friskiness.
Agatha?
Don't mind me. Sorry for interrupting.
Agatha.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi. Everything all right?
You know, interesting. You? How was Lizzie Finlay?
Heartbroken. She told me something about the painting. Did you know Lucy had it valued 2 weeks ago?
No, I did not. And that changes everything.
Oh, hi. Yeah, we're staying at Oberon Cottage.
Oh, yes.
Oh, like a read then, do you?
Love a read. Detectives mainly. Hamish Macbeth's my favourite. How can I help?
You do the cleaning at the cottage, don't you?
I do indeed.
Well, it's just that, thing is, because I clean myself and you do all the things at Oberon that I do when I can't stand the client, which in this case is DCI Hand.
We just want to know what it is you don't like about him.
Well, it's the Faries, isn't it? Drives me nuts, it does. He gets it from his mother. Oh, Mary was away with the Faries in every sense, but nice with it. And Percy was too, as a lad, until his dad made him grow up and become a copper. Can't believe in fairies if you're a copper.
So he does believe in them?
Like the rest of the village. Fine by me, but he insists we keep quiet about it. Who's he to tell me what to do? That's why he wasn't happy when your Agatha started banging on about couch parties. Advertising it.
Of course. The irony is the fairies don't exist. It's just 3 local boys with flashing Christmas lights.
Proper gutted when I found out.
No. That's Ham's kids. Sent in as decoys by their dad to send you away as skeptics.
Yes!
Go away or I'll call the police. Now, why do that all of a sudden? They brought my painting back. You stole it. I think we both know that that is not true, so why don't you just open the gates and let me through? Like you did when you let Barry Jackson drive through with the painting.
Ah. Return to its rightful place, then. That's all you cared about, right?
Tolly's all I cared about.
Really? Well, not according to Lizzie Finlay. You said that you didn't know how much that was worth, and yet, according to Lizzie Finlay, you had it valued 2 weeks ago?
And you believe her?
Her, and a very good friend of mine, who checked out the modelling career of a certain Lucy Bagshot, a wannabe for my council estate in Clacton who would do absolutely anything to get out of there, because leaving that world behind matters more than any man. Am I right? I can relate to that.
I didn't kill him.
No, I don't think you did. But why steal a painting that you knew that you were about to inherit? Well, this is about 2 separate crimes, as you well know. And you committed one of them. You stole that, didn't you?
So what if I did? Tolly was going to give it away. I wasn't having that.
So you got good old besotted Barry the gardener to help, which he did because he loves you.
Because he loved his job. He tended his gardens here for years. He wanted to get back at Tolly, full stop.
So you go out riding, Barry steals the painting, as agreed. But then what? Tolly catches him in the act. Barry kills him, and then, as he's leaving, Paul Redfern sees him, all covered in blood, or trying to hide the murder weapon or something, which makes him a target.
Barry swears he didn't see Tolly. He said he took the painting and left.
And you believe him? Where does Barry live?
Back with his mum these days.
Right. Well, I want a word with him. And don't warn him. Unless you want Han to know about the painting.
Afternoon!
Yeah, afternoon, Vicar.
You all right?
Yeah. I'm just going to talk to Barry, who lives with his mother, apparently.
Oh, okay. Only Mrs. J lives back that way.
What?
How come you ended up in Fryfam?
I meant all that pagan stuff. Standing stones, herbs, scents. I feel grounded here.
Don't tell me you believe in fairies too.
Why not? Chaucer, Shakespeare, and Coleridge did.
Intoxicated and or deluded, every one of them. Something of a speciality of yours? Deluded men?
Men are simple. They just want someone easy on the eye they can tell their secrets to, knowing that they'll go no further.
What about Paul? What was his secret?
I told you. I don't do gossip. Maybe you should go. Your friend Agatha will be looking for you.
She'll be fine. It'll be you that she wanted to speak to anyway, not me.
Me? What for?
Probably to accuse you of murder.
Oh, well. In that case.
Oh, not here already, are we? We're just getting comfy.
Doesn't look like anyone's in. No car, no van.
Hi, Jem. You back at the cottage?
Yeah, I'm just with the gardener fella now.
Which gardener fella? Barry Jackson?
Yeah, that's the one. He's got his chopper out.
Jem, I think he is the murderer.
Eh?
Sarah, keep it quiet. That Aggie thinks he could be the murderer.
You need to get back to the cottage. Barry Jackson's there.
Okay. What are you going to do?
Well, we need proof that it's him, so I'm going to have a poke around here.
What do we do?
Keep him here.
How do we do that?
Pretty sure I can think of a thing or two.
I don't think so, Sonny Jim.
Your arms are so big. They're just like as big as, like a bush or something.
A bush.
Like...
You okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Gemma?
Hey. Tea?
Yes, please.
Not now, James. Rosie.
Fairy cake?
Bloody rubbish at flirting, she is. Oh. Hi, Aggie. Where are you?
Never mind that. Just put Bill on.
Hi, Agatha.
Bill, you know you're waiting around a gun, don't you? Tell me, what is a little squidgy silver padded thing for?
What? Hello, Bill. Bill.
Can you... Oh.
Hello?
Yes. Hello, Bill. Please. It's silver, foam, it's a little bit squidgy, cylindrical.
Agatha,
I found it at the scene of Paul Redfern's murder.
Agatha, I don't know what it is.
Oh, look, just wait.
Agatha? Hello?
Oh, that's a convertible bale grip cover.
It's classic Hoover appendage. It's vintage. Nice bit of kit, actually. Every top
Cleaner has one. But
Aggie, where are you? What are those stone things?
Cleaner. So, Jem.
Think she's okay?
yeah, why wouldn't she be?
Get my number for the card in the pub then, yeah? Pretend to be Rosie to lure me here. Mail murders and a catapult climax. Very literary.
I try my best.
How did you realise that I thought it was Barry?
At the end of your conversation with Lucy at the manor house. I came in the back way.
All this? For him? I'll take that as a yes. Because Tolly sacked him?
Tolly did worse than that. He always looked down on Barry, ever since he was a kid. When he realised that the boy from the wrong side of the tracks was in love with his Lucy, couldn't have that, could he? Sacked him, ridiculed him. Humiliated. No one does that to my boy.
Yeah, about time and all. Where have you been?
Telling the police everything that Rosie told me. Mainly about Paul Redfern having seen the killer with the murder weapon. Where's Agatha?
She's at one of them stony things.
Could you be a little more explicit?
You know, where they do all the sacrificing and that.
Does Barry know what you've done?
He knows Paul was trying to find me, that's all. Bless him. Have you ever known heartbreak?
Oh. I could write a book on it.
I've known it twice. Once when my husband died. Once when I saw how crushed Barry was. I think that was worse.
Paul saw you chucking the murder weapon, so what was he trying to blackmail you?
St. Paul? No. Too nice for his own good, that one. He figured what I'd done and understood why.
Well, if he was trying to protect you, why kill him?
He said he'd already told someone about the weapon.
Rosie.
But not who he'd seen with it. He'd have told her in the end. Everyone tells her everything. I couldn't risk that.
Well, now you're going to have to kill me then, aren't you?
There is that.
Mum, what have you done?
Oh!
Charming.
Charming indeed.
About Alia. It wasn't what it seemed.
It was exactly what it seemed. A tad disappointing, if I may say. A little bit like something else I could mention.
Excuse me? I slept with Rosie for the benefit of the investigation.
Oh, hark at you. Humping her for information, were we?
You said she knew everyone's secrets but wouldn't reveal them, so I set out to get underneath her skin.
Not all you got underneath.
I took one for the team.
This is becoming a little bit of a habit, isn't it? I mean, we all have our areas of expertise, I guess. Although...
You know, a little bit of gratitude wouldn't go amiss.
Charles, you can sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. I really don't give a stuff. But so soon? I mean, a matter of hours after you slept with me without so much as a good morning?
Thin ice, Agatha Raisin.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I wasn't the one who cried out, "Oh, James!" in the middle of making love.
Did I?
You did.
Oh. You know this sleeping together thing that we keep doing? I think it's a mistake. I mean, I like you, Charles, and I know that you're fond of me, but I don't want to be anyone's comfy cardigan that they just throw on whenever they need a bit of comfort.
Cardigan's a bit harsh.
Stop it. You knew James was coming back, didn't you?
Yes. But I felt that after Cyprus, we had unfinished business. I wanted to figure that out before...
No. James and I do whatever it is that James and I do. So, this unfinished business, it is finished, right? A line drawn?
Yes.
Good. Well, I think that for us, this could be the start of a beautiful friendship. Yours, I think. Oh, don't worry. I don't care what you believe. Each to their own, eh?